What up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from my parents' kitchen. I told you guys we are on season 2, episode 12 of Joshua's Proximity. I got another special guest, man. One of my good friends back from high school. A couple people call him a couple different names. The girls call him Jerry Bear. I call him Jarius. The coaches might call him Moorhead. But yeah, what's up, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. I'm blessed. Waking up every day, you know.
Okay.
Can't complain. Okay,
man. All right. So, let's go ahead and just give a little introduction of just who you are. Who is Jarius Moorhead?
I'd say a successful African American is doing great things in the community and just living life, you know.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, just give us a little insight of what you've been through. Maybe in the past couple months, man. I know that you did attend NC State. To play safety. We're going to get a little bit into that a little later, but just kind of tell the audience what you've been going through within these past couple of weeks, man. I know last year, if I'm not mistaken, you didn't have a pro day because of COVID, but you was able to have one this year.
Correct.
All right, so yeah, just go ahead and fill me in on that, man.
So last year it was my birthday, like right on my birthday.
What?
Got a call and a text from like all the coaches. Pro day's going to be canceled because of COVID. I'm looking like, dang, what is going on? So I know I was talking like a lot of scouts and a lot of teams and all that. It's like, we're banking on your pro day to get you drafted, picked up and all this. So like I said, on my birthday, I got the call, text. I said, dang, this is about to be tough, real tough. It wasn't just me missing my pro day. It was a lot of my teammates and then a lot of colleges still having. There's still like I want to say like 17 days left for pro days and teams and college teams ready for that pro days and all that. So they didn't get it. So leading up to this coming up pro day, you know, I got a year to train. You know what I'm saying? Been training since that day. You know, a lot has been going on. Moved to Kentucky. Went to this gym. It's like a little bodybuilding gym. Learned a lot about my body. Learned how to just produce more, not be scared of the weight, get under the weight. You know, just lift more. And I had a little speed coach up there and all that. And come back home to train. I got a good friend, Arius Moore. He has a sports facility type deal. There's his own little business called Framework.
You said Darius Moore?
No, Arius.
All right,
so it's Jarius without the J.
Okay.
And his last name Moore, but without the head.
Okay.
So we real close. He's my brother. So he has his own little business, a little called Framework. So I came back home and I've been training with him, just learning from him up to the pro day. Get in my mind like, okay, I'm about to have a good day. I seen the times that ESPN be putting on these guys. I'm like, bro, my time's about to crush these. You know what I'm saying?
So what? Because I'm still kind of like shocked that this happened during your birthday. So did y'all have like any other schools that was attending that pro day when you were supposed to have?
I want to say yes because this year we had like 4 or 5 different other teams come with us. So.
Okay, because I remember one time, I think when I was in college, we tried to have some people come to NC State to do their pro day, and y'all was like, nah.
It's probably because we already had like a lot of guys. Like this year we had 15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, keep going with the times, man. Yeah.
So like I said, like I'm like looking at time, like okay, I got confidence in myself. My time last year was good. But this year was better, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay.
What was those times?
I want to say 40 was a 4.54. The 5.10.5 was like 4.08 maybe.
Okay.
The 3-cone, the L drill was 6 something. And I'm looking at time like, okay, I'm blowing out the waters for linebackers, but I'm right there with the DBs. Like I'm beating that time, but I'm right there, better than the average. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do some good times on this. And then last year got canceled. This year, pro day comes.
Same time around your birthday?
No, it's March 30th.
Okay, all right, keep going.
Get there. Scouts was like, hey, we got too many guys. Like, we're only going to do the guys that was first year out of college or first year doing pro day. I'm looking like, dude, our pro day got canceled last year. So, I can understand like the guys that was there like 2 or 3 years before, they got like 2 pro days. I'm looking like, bro, we didn't get no pro day. And these times is going to get me into the draft, you know what I'm saying?
So, now, you just mentioned that You said guys 2 to 3 years removed from college, they can have a pro day too?
Yeah. So you can still have pro days. Like you can do this pro day as long you can do it till you're 30.
You can do pro days until you're 30.
You can do it as long as you want to.
I never knew that.
You can do pro days as long as you want to.
How? Like how? So
just reach out and you're gonna do pro day. I mean, write your name down. I mean, 9, 10. If you pass like that age of like 26 or 25, they probably not gonna look at you unless you just out there just
doing numbers.
Just doing numbers.
So okay, even though that you can still do pro days, can you still get drafted?
So for me, in this case, last year I was in the 2019-2020 draft class. And I was in the draft last year. So this year, the only way I can get picked up is somebody sign me free agent or something like that.
And that's just anybody that they continue to do pro days.
So if you say you did pro day or not did pro day, and like the quarterback that plays, I think he plays for the Panthers now. He played in the XFL. He got drafted.
Okay, yeah, I know.
He never went to like the NFL draft. He was I think he just played overseas or something, whatever he did, and then he got drafted that year because he was never in the draft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's a lot to it.
Okay, so now tell me about your pro day this year.
Let me tell you. Like I said,
he huffed and puffed.
They told us like we're gonna do the measurements, the heights, the weights, and all that. I was like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna be mad because all I've been praying for is opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So get the opportunity. Ran my first 40. I ran like a 4.59 or 4.6, something like that. Okay. Second one comes. Boom, running. Almost there. I know it's a good time. I know it's gonna be a good time. At the 30, strain my hamstring. My leg! His leg! My leg! Right at the 30, I started straining like I'm picking up my leg, holding my leg, run 4.59. So the scouts looking at each other like, did he really just run a 4.59 and he stopped pretty much at the 30? You know what I'm saying? So that
ran a 4.59 and you pulled your hamstring.
Yeah. So they were looking around like, okay, if he didn't pull his hamstring, what would he have ran? You know what I'm saying? It would have been a low 4.5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in my mind. I'm on the ground. I'm like, dang. All I've been praying for is like opportunity. Like I'm questioning God, which I realize I shouldn't be questioning. I should be asking him like, "What are you trying to teach me?" You know what I'm saying? So,
but I mean, that's just kind of the human side of us, man. I mean, it's been a lot of times. Hell, shoot. I know for me personally, like I wanted to get in at running back certain times, certain games. Like, damn, God, like like I'm putting in the work. You feel me? But why I'm not getting that opportunity? But for you to run a 4.59 and you pulled your hamstring at the 30,
yeah. I was like,
oh my gosh. I was like, but I mean, that just kind of show like what type of speed that you had. Because I mean, freshman year in high school, you was running 11 flat, 10.9. I was on Facebook a while back, and it was a little debate on who was the fastest at Eastern. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to stop playing, man. My man's was definitely the fastest in high school. But what did your bench look like?
They didn't let us do that. They didn't let us do no vertical, no bench, no 5.10.5. I was like, bro, they gave me the opportunity to run 40.
And that was it. So if you would have been healthy past the 40, you would have been able to.
I could have did DB drills and a linebacker drill.
And that was it.
That was it. So the 40 and DB and linebacker drill. But I would have killed the drills and all that. But I couldn't. Like I literally played through every injury in college. But when I couldn't run, I could run and backpedal. I tried to plant, couldn't plant. So I was like, I'm not even gonna try to make it worse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
All right. So since we're still talking about the pro day, what teams were out there?
It was all 32 teams.
All 32.
All 32. Yep.
What teams were kind of heavily interested in you?
Chargers and the 49ers. I thought the Chargers last year also they was real heavy, but like I said, they baked on my pro day, and once again, kind of like went south. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I think that you could fit in the Chargers, scheme. I mean, you can fit anywhere, bro. But I mean, the Chargers, they got Derwin James, who stays injured. I don't even know who their linebackers are.
Kenneth Murray came from I think Oklahoma.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I remember him. Yeah, he was a stud. Now, do you want to play safety or you wanted to play linebacker?
I wanted to play linebacker, even in college.
For real?
Yeah, I like to just fit like the physical. It's like more physical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more. You're closer to the ball. You know what I'm saying? You can make more plays than linebacker, especially like my skill level and how I move as a DB. But I can move as like a linebacker and like hold block and all that. Like I love being in that contact.
Bro, I did not know that you wanted to play linebacker.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm too like
I really
I'm not too big to play safety, but like dude, like
I really thought that you wanted to play safety, bro. I mean, you know, you wore 31 like Cam Chancellor. You played down in the box just like Cam Chancellor. So that's kind of just what I envisioned you know, what you wanted to play. You feel me? I actually went to one of your games. I think y'all played Troy or some green and white team.
I think it was Marshall. Got to be Marshall with Troy's Burgundy.
Okay,
got to be Marshall. Got to be Marshall.
Marshall?
Yeah, got to be Marshall. Was the receiver going off?
I don't know, bro. This was like, I think your sophomore year, bro.
Probably Marshall, but I didn't play against Troy. If they was green, it was Marshall.
Okay, then, all right. But I mean, regardless, I mean, you know, you was doing your thing, and I've tuned in a couple of your games, man, where you had the black jerseys. You know, you had Chubb on your team, and I was just, you know, really watching you and just how you move the defense and how you was making the plays and how you was always around the ball. I think, what was your career high in tackles and everything?
I want to say 14. I think that was against UNC or Louisville when we played Lamar.
Woo! Tell me about that, man.
Shoot. I tell you, man. Lamar's different.
He's that fast?
He's fast. But, you know, it's like when you got to play a guy like that, you just gotta key in. Like, you got to lock in. Like, he going to put you on the highlight tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to lock in. But I was thankful to have 4 D-lines that got drafted that year to be up front. You know what I'm saying? And I had 2 linebackers that was like 2 or 3 linebackers that was doing that job. So that kind of helped too and limit out the pressure that Lamar brings to the team. You know what I'm saying?
All right, now I know that we're talking, you know, sports and everything. Now your brothers, both of your brothers, Joshua and Billy Moorhead, were exceptional high school, just athletes in general. I mean, when we played MSA, they was hooping. We was playing track, they was running. Football, they was balling. You know, did you feel like being that younger brother that you had to live up to that, I guess you could say, certain type of pressure? Do you feel like that?
I expected to be as good or better because, you know, the younger one's always the best one. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that? Like we see LaMelo Ball, he's the best one. I mean, why is it like that?
I mean, I never played with people my age, you know what I'm saying? We play with each other, but I never played with people my age. Like, if we go play pickup football, it's always dudes 6 or 7 years older than me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, okay.
So I'm always like, it's either you gonna get paid up or you want to show out. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we used to play football on the concrete, play tackle on concrete, like with everything. Like we used to be on some nut stuff.
Tackle on the concrete?
Yeah.
Any injuries?
Nah.
Man, so tell me, like, what does your family look like? Like, I know you got 2 older brothers. You have a sister. You know, like both your parents and everything.
No, just my mom, 2 brothers and sister. I got 2 nephews. I got a niece, and I got a niece probably coming today or later this week. Appreciate it. So I'm like the favorite uncle. If they want something, they get it. Whether it's candy, ice cream, they gonna get it. I'm gonna be the favorite uncle. You know what I'm saying?
I totally respect that, man. So now, being that you know you had 2 older brothers, do you feel like that has helped you become the man that you have been today? You know, obviously the athlete. But do you feel like they've been more impactful to you than any other man has been in your life?
I would say,
keep going. Go ahead.
Majority of the time, yeah. I really get all my actions and stuff from like coaches, like Coach Martis, Coach Tinsley.
Shout out Coach Tinsley.
A lot of my college coaches, there's all like father figures to me. You know, there's a lot of guys that I look up to, and I can ask any questions. And one guy was our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Stunner. So if I ever have a problem with him, I would go to him and you know, talk about it. Anything I need, he was always there. So I give a shout out to him also. So
yeah, shout out to all those, you know, all those coaches and all your brothers, you know, especially, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into a blazing 5, all right? Quick 5 questions. What is your favorite lift? You were just talking.
It'd be power clean.
I swear that's my favorite lift too.
I hated it when I first got to college. Then I had this coach, his name is Coach Tim. He broke it down. And I was like, bro, you know what? I hate this. I hate squatting because I couldn't like right when I got there, we were trying to back squat. I'm like, bro, my back is killing me, dude. Like so, we started doing front squats. That made it a lot better than power cleans, hang cleans. I was like, okay, I like this because you have technique with this. You know what I'm saying? You have to have technique.
You have to be technically sound when you're doing power cleans, man. Especially when you're doing, when you're doing lightweight, you can just do whatever.
Yeah,
when you get a 200,
you better get on that. You got some good technique. But that's my favorite. That's my favorite lift.
Okay. This isn't a Blazing 5 question, but what was your max in every the three major ones? Bench, squat, and power clean.
Okay. Now my bench is 340. In college it was 330. It's 340 now. Power clean it was 295. I did front squat instead of back squat. Front squat was 425, and I think that's all we did for max.
Oh wow! I didn't know that y'all front squatted.
No, I front squatted because I couldn't back squat.
Okay. How many kids do you want?
I want to say up to two or three.
Okay. What other sport would you want to go pro in?
I say basketball.
Favorite sneaker?
Sneaker. Concords, Levis.
Oh yeah, definitely classics. What is your favorite thing to do outside of football and lifting?
Video games. I'm definitely like a video game head.
Are you really like that?
I'm a Call of Duty.
Oh man, bro. I mean, I sold my Xbox and everything. But I mean, we can definitely run it anytime, man.
Most definitely.
So, we still sticking on NFL, man, football and you, man. So, coming out of high school, you was ranked the 96th safety nationally. You was ranked 31 in North Carolina. You was ranked 113th as a receiver nationally. What type of offers did you have? What schools was offering Jarius Moorhead?
Shoot, Jordan was offering me a receiver. People that offered me a receiver: Tennessee, Clemson, ECU, and then on the defense side, I was like, and Georgia Tech for receiver. Yeah, that's
you been at Calvin Johnson. That's what we called you, right? Megatron?
That's a big no. I ain't blocking. And in defense, it was like majority of ACC, NC State, Wake Forest, UNC. There's a majority of the ACC. That's all.
Okay. So now, do you feel like if you would have went to Clemson, not even just Clemson, do you think if you would have played safety, like your journey would have been different? I mean, not safety. What the heck? If you would have played receiver, do you feel like it would have been a little bit different?
I think it was because like you said, like I was like ranked that like before I stopped really focusing on receivers. I was like literally ranked like in the 50s. You know what I'm saying? I took receivers seriously, but
50 nationally.
Yeah. I was like all the way down, and then at a certain point, I was like number 2 in North Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
I got hurt in my junior year, so everything just started falling down.
But, your ankle, right?
But
and then they was trying to get you in the cam. You wanted the cams, but we was in the little low top Nike junks, screw-ins, terrible. Man, it's like, yo, let me get the cams, man. Wow, 50th nationally. So, if you could do the process all over again, would it still be the same process?
The only thing I would change is gaining so much weight, honestly.
Okay.
I'll probably stay around that 190, 200, around that.
And how much you weigh right now?
225.
225. Why do you feel like you would have stayed around there? You feel like you got like slower possibly?
I would say a little yes, but at the end of the day, like you don't have to be a big guy to be so impactful. You know what I'm saying? But how we was playing our defense, I was fitting so many runs. I was like, I'm not gonna get ran over. I'm gonna fit my block and do my assignment. You know what I'm saying? And the best way I thought I could do is just gain weight. You know what I'm saying?
So the coaches didn't tell you to gain weight?
Oh no, I did it myself.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So now, if you wouldn't have gained weight, would you have been like, I guess, You the strong safety, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd have been a free safety.
I think I would stay as strong just because that's where I was at, and then I was learning from Sean Boone that was at strong safety at the time, and I learned everything about strong safety, and I really didn't learn anything about free safety until my redshirt freshman year, but I knew everything about strong, so whatever they put me in, I was going to learn it. So.
All right, so now if you did play receiver, what school would you want to go to?
Receiver, it was Louisiana Lafayette.
Okay.
I went to a game against, they was playing Wake Forest. I didn't get an offer from them, but they passed the ball at least like 95% of the time.
What?
I said, bro.
95%.
I went to the game, I swear they didn't run the ball one time. I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Bro, if you would have, I mean, even if you would have went to Clemson, bro, you would at least had 2 championship rings, right? 2 national, 2 natties.
ACC, I probably had like all my fingers covered up. It's crazy. It's crazy. But they wasn't on their game until like the 15 or 16 year. And they was good, but they wasn't
Yeah. They was I think they lost in the Orange Bowl to West Virginia, and then I think that next year that's when they took that leap.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I had Taj Boyd at quarterback. But yeah, man, let's just keep it rolling. So, what's your favorite team? What's your favorite team?
Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay. Who is your favorite player that you've ever played with?
Like in college or high school?
Let's do high school first.
High school?
Like you can even say the most talented.
Okay, most talented. I would like, even though this is your podcast, I would definitely say you. But you below like 5 feet. If you was 6 foot, like you would have every offer in America. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Yeah. But most definitely you most talented, but you just small. So.
Wow, I promise you guys, this is not set up or anything. I'm just asking. I appreciate that. Hey, I love the compliment. Okay, and college-wise, most talented.
College-wise, I'll say Jacoby Myers, one of my best friends. He transitioned from quarterback to receiver. Now he's in the league playing, catching from Tom Brady, Cam Newton, all that.
Yeah, he's doing his thing too, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, so you think he's gonna be a number one?
A number one receiver?
Yeah, is he like the third or?
I mean, he was basically number one last year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They had him and Demir Bird because Julian Edelman got hurt and everything.
So I mean, if they throw him the ball, he can be one of the top receivers in the league. You know what I'm saying? But it's only if they give him the ball. Like if you ever watch him play, you will see he's open like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And like last year, he was open 95% of the time. Sometimes Cam Newton underthrew him, sometimes he's overthrown him. You know what I'm saying? So if you get
Cam Newton, my guy, but he be throwing in the dirt, right?
It was bad last year, but I ain't gonna argue with it.
Yeah,
he was throwing my boy the ball, so I ain't gonna argue with it.
I feel it. So, all right, now as you stated, you played against Lamar and Deshaun. You played against Deshaun and you played against Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
Out of those 3, who was the best quarterback?
The best quarterback, giftfully, I say Trevor Lawrence. I definitely say he deserved to be number 1 pick.
He's really gonna be like that?
Yes. Me personally, I say yes. Like he be throwing darts, like it's crazy how accurate he is. But as people say, like, oh, white guys can't run. I'm fast. He is fast. Like he's actually fast, and like he would lower his shoulder too. Like I give him that. Like he would lower his shoulder, and like he's like 220, like 6'5". Like he really has the body up to be a long-lasting quarterback.
I guess I gotta buy the Trevor Lawrence hype, man, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm definitely one of those guys that's kind of skeptical. I'm only skeptical because I've seen him when he played against. I'm not saying NC State or Wake Forest isn't a top school, but whenever he played against the Ohio State his sophomore year and his junior year, how he struggled and how he got outdueled by Justin Fields. So. I don't know, man.
I mean, you gotta look at it. It's the coaching. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody expected us. I think it's like 2017, 2018, my redshirt freshman year, for us to be competing with Clemson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We out-coached them, but we just didn't execute at the end. Like we was real good. Like we had everybody on the team, offense and defense. We just didn't finish it.
Y'all almost beat Florida State with Jameis Winston too, right? Am I mistaken?
I think no.
Or was you there?
I wasn't there when he was there. But they almost did. That was the year. That was 2014.
Okay.
They played them at home, and I think they was up like 21-0 or 3.
Yeah.
And they came back. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So, now you just said that your team was the Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. What do you think about them getting Devontae Smith? And who was the best receiver? Okay. No. Let's backtrack a little bit. Mm-hmm. Who was the outside of the quarterback position, outside of Lamar, Deshaun, and Trevor Lawrence? Mm-hmm. Who was the number one athlete that you played against in college that was just like, we gotta stop him?
Look, I gotta think about that. But one guy that was on my team that was like crazy athletic was a guy named Jalen Samuels. He played for the Steelers. That boy can do everything. Like he'd be going through the motions.
He receiver.
He played receiver, run back, tight end. For us, he was like a little swish arm knife, which means you can do anything. Mm-hmm. And when I was like, I love guarding Jay Sam. Like he did like nonchalant, but he will get open and make plays. Like he is crazy athletic. The guy that I would say that we had to really stop was probably Lamar. Probably be number one. I'll say Lamar. Yeah. Any running quarterback, honestly.
Okay. All right. Outside of those running quarterbacks, a different position.
Running back.
That could just take over a game if you let him.
What's his name? Played running back at Florida State. Number 3.
Dalvin Cook?
No. He plays for it. I think he played for the Rams.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he played for the Rams because I had him on a fantasy team. What is his name?
I forgot his name. Shoot. That's crazy.
We'll put it in the episode. Yeah. I can't. But him, number 3.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's crazy athletic, and he did it. He was doing that as a freshman. I was like, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be a problem. Definitely gonna be a problem.
So I know that y'all was flying out. What was the furthest trip that y'all had to take to to go play?
El Paso, Texas. But that was like 6 or 7 hour flight, bro.
Who did y'all play in El Paso, Texas?
Arizona. It was a
bowl game. Did y'all win?
Yeah, we won.
Okay.
Yeah, we won. But that was the longest flight. And then like the night before, like everybody like got drunk. Like I finished the game with a concussion, so I couldn't go out. But everybody was drunk. Everybody was going to the bathroom, throwing up. Everything hurt.
Goodness,
Big
man.
hurt. I'm like, bro, I better not throw up on me, bro. I'm so pissed.
Hey, so now I got a question. You have seen the rewards that you get from a bowl game. Tell me a little bit about those rewards. Like if you win a bowl game, like what does that bowl give you?
Okay, so like my first year we went to the Belt Bowl, so you got like a $500 spinach rate. So everything you get like I think a 25% discount, like this little card show them, but then you get another 25%.
So you get 50?
So 50, I think it was more than that, honestly, because a Michael Kors watch was probably like $75, $50.
What?
So you can go in there and just shop all day. Some people got suits, and suits cost like $500. They probably charge them $150, $175.
And this is like just a designated belt, or you can go to any belt.
Any belt. So whatever you don't spend, you got it, but you don't get that 50% discount. So you might as well spend it there.
Yeah, facts.
So the next year we went to Shreveport. What did we get?
Who did y'all play in that belt bowl?
Mississippi State. That's when Prescott was there.
How was that?
It wasn't good.
He wasn't good.
It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
Oh man.
The next year we went to Shreveport. I forgot who we played. We played Vanderbilt. All I remember was getting like a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, all that stuff, state approval, and trademark, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
You get like $250 gift card, and then you get all this. I want to say I got a recliner chair. Yeah, I got a recliner chair.
For what? Video game?
Hey, that thing was real comfortable. Next year, El Paso, we got a big bag. Like we trying to figure out how we gonna put this big old bag. You got 110 people. We have like this, it's probably like the size of this kitchen counter, and it got clothes, shoes, everything in it.
What type of shoes was it?
Like Adidas, all Adidas stuff. And then you get money, of course. And yeah, that's all I remember. And then the next bowl that I was in was Tax Slayer Bowl. Tax Slayer Bowl, You get the 250 gift card, or you can get the bowl ring and all this blah blah. We got a bowl ring, so we didn't get that 250, but we got per diem, which is close to like $200-$300.
Okay.
And we got some sunglasses, we got some clothes, shoes, same old thing. We get it every year. Like, I have enough clothes to like
That's your damn
lifetime.
So, do you feel like college athletes should be paid?
Almost definitely. Everybody say, "Oh, it's a free education," but it's
so much more
waking
to
up
it.
at 5:30 and you don't get done until like 9-10. It's like that's 40 plus hours a week.
A week, bro, and like you just said, y'all had morning practices, like full gear and everything, right? So we only had 5 a.m. workouts the most, but we never went in and had 5 a.m. practice. So you just said 5:30, I'm waking up, and as soon as I'm up, I'm going to the football field, and then I'm watching film throughout the entire day, meetings. Not to mention I got class.
Yeah,
like
people don't understand how much it's like towing on you. You know what I'm saying? So you got work. You got students come from all over the world that have like 4.0 GPAs, got a good ass SAT, ACT scores, and you got to compete with them. You know what I'm saying?
And the only thing they gotta do is just focus on school.
Yeah, and then the majority of them take classes during the morning, and they be done for the rest of the day, and all they can do is study. We have to do football, film, workout, study, all that.
All of that, and then you gotta do rehab. If you get injured, like you said, weight room, all that stuff. Meeting with scouts, all that stuff. It all ties in, man. So like we was talking about earlier, the Eagles took Devontae Smith.
Yeah, big pickup, big.
How do you like it?
Yeah, I think him and Jalen Hurts is gonna be a thing in Philly. I think so.
Okay, so who's winning the NFC East? Predictions.
I think we got it.
You think I got it?
Yeah, I think we got it.
I don't know, man. The Cowboys. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I'm just saying they had a good draft.
They did, but they still got a lot of pieces that they need. Like that defense is really, really struggling. Offensive wise, they got Dak and Ezekiel, and
CeeDee Lamb and Amari Cooper. They got some pieces.
Okay, they got some pieces. They got some pieces, but that defense is really what made them struggle last year. So.
All right. So what's one thing that you would tell an NFL franchise that will take you, that picks you up in free agency?
So, I mean, throughout college and high school, I have had 3 head coaches in high school. I had different position coaches all through college. I'm durable, coachable. Everything they brought to the table, I mastered playbook. Regardless, like you said in the beginning, like you see me out there just moving everything around. Like that's one thing you don't have to worry about me is, is he gonna know the playbook? Is he gonna do his job? I'm gonna do my job regardless of like win or lose. I'm gonna probably try to be as perfect as I can. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm physical. I'm real physical.
Very physical.
I can get in the gaps. I can play a linebacker. I can cover somebody. So there's a lot you can take. I can play every special team, so you don't have to worry about that. Like throughout my college, like I'm a backup to everybody, and I know everybody's position. So on defense, if I have time, I can tell you, you got to cover 3. You sit here, bait, do all that. I can sit there and just coach and tell everybody their job because I'm gifted in the brains of the sport. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about.
Damn right, man. That's one thing. Go keep going.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, like I'm gifted in the sport of like just the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I can coach you. I can help you. Like every guy that's like under me. They doing everything that I was doing, and they calling out routes, they calling out plays. I mean, they doing everything that I taught them, and that's just made me proud. You know what I'm saying? Like me going to the next level, I'll still be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Even you're older, you're younger, I'm still gonna be coaching because I want to be a coach when I get done.
Okay.
And that's like I said, like one thing you basically having 12 people on the field and a coach. You know what I'm saying? So.
And that's what I know, man. I know. From definitely a football standpoint, man, you definitely know the plays. You know what's going on. You do the preparation. You're going to be in your spots. You're going to make the tackles. You're going to make the play. And man, I I know that you're going to get the opportunity when you get healthy, man. So, you know, one thing, definitely get healthy, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm healthy now. I've been running. I've been.
Oh yeah, when my man's is healthy. So, all right, so. Scouts and everything, they've been calling your agent and everything?
My agent been reaching out to the CFL, NFL, just trying to get like an opportunity, trying to get in this PSL Spring League, just trying to get film and all that, just reaching out to everybody that I can.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I just need an opportunity. If I get a foot in the door, then the team won't regret it, you know what I'm saying? So.
I really believe that too, bro. Hey, man, I appreciate this, man.
I appreciate you.
Hey, man, much love, bro. Hey, season 2, episode 11? No, 12. What did I say?
I think it's at 11.
11, 12, it doesn't matter. Hey, with my boy Jarius Moorhead, he's definitely on the come up, man. I love you guys. We out.
Appreciate it.